Hello and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode we did our thing here in the North Highlands, did a whole bunch of stuff in the southern plains, but today we've got permission to go north. So that's what we're going to do, but we've also we've got some other missions to do first, namely which is heading towards the Elder's house. Speaking to the lovely elders about doing some teaching. So, this is one of the Lady Jediah. Look at my request, we did. You want us to hold a class for the children. What do you want us to teach them? Nothing too difficult. Teach them a little bit about Erebonia. That we can certainly do. Give a chance to learn about life outside the settlement. So we're obviously on a Sunday, so let's do the Sunday school. We accept the request, of course. And it should be all stuff that we know from our way in, etc, etc. So, service teacher, pick amongst yourselves. Don't mind if Gaius isn't a candidate. Who's the ideal candidate for this then? Each of us will have a new thing to teach here. Best candidate for it would be Reen, of course. Social science is pretty important. There's a broad variety of opinions about it. But you're kind of a special case, Reen. It's very true. It's a unique position allows them to discuss things on an unbiased viewpoint. Take a position out of the question, you're almost the centre of the class. Well. Alright, let's do this. We're ready to begin. I'll gather the children right away. So, a special lesson has started. So, is this everyone? There's not that many. Don't see Toma. Toma's part of the group older school. He's got work to do, so he can't come. Hoping he'll be here too. Let's get started then. I'm so excited. Glad to hear it. Introduce myself first. Reen Schwarzer. I came here from Thor's military. Same academy as Gaius. School studying stuff. What do you study there? All kinds of things, really. There are basic subjects like history and math, but being in a military academy, we also learn the art of combat. Indeed. Same stuff as lacking everyone uses to fight monsters. That's so cool. Got a boy's side too, after all. Despite being a scaredy cat. I wouldn't say that. There's no need for teasing. How far is the academy? How far in terms of distance? How long that trip took? Of course, in that case, we know it took 8 hours. Trained for about 8 hours, I would say. Very true. Trains are fast. Still took that long. Must be super far away. It really is. How we made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Taking a lot longer by horse. Can you? I'll see something too. Of course you can. What's the biggest place in there? Hamdullah. What's your cool name? New way to judge it. How many people live there? I believe it to be the biggest option, so we're going to go for 800,000. Is that a lot? They can't comprehend how big that number is just yet. I can't imagine many people in one place either. You're not the only one. It's not actually that big. I mean, London's, what, 15 million where I live, so... it seems to be doing just fine. So it seems. A lot of common knowledge. They're learning something. He's not a bad teacher. Of course I'm not. Questions feel free to ask. Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thor's first built? We knew this, of course. This is about 220 years ago. Found his Uncle Dracos, who obviously started in the Highlands when getting his army. He was friends with our ancestors. He certainly was. Really important. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Me too. I have a question. We've got a whole bunch of these. Oh, those shadows do not look great. Wobbling all around the place. Time for us to finish. Anything else you'd like to know before then? Think of us, everything. Can't think of anything else. We did ask a lot. Oh yeah. We talked about them before, but what are nobles? You see, a class system is placed for Erebonia. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? Can I ask as well now it's been brought up? Go ahead. But I'm saying for trying to explain on, could you go on your thoughts on nobles instead? Might make things easier to understand. Things escalated quickly, indeed. Still a bit tough. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, so I have to give one answer to me. I think the pride in one's lineage bonds with one's family. We don't get any choices fine. I'm going to go with bonds. Mostly from my perspective, sense of companionship through a family they've been born with. That sense supports them through their life, inspires the work as much as they live up to it. That's how I feel. I feel like that's the best answer, if I'm honest, out of all of them. Learned a lot from what you've told us. We really did. So that's how he feels. It's a really thoughtful response. One I very much very much like him as well. It was. I'm impressed. Of course. We told them a little bit more about Erebonian life. Feels like we did pretty well there, to be honest. So, thank you for steering children. Very valuable experience. Trying to say exactly an easy subject matter. Enthusiastic, although seem to have been enjoying themselves. The final crust was rather impressive too. I'm glad you think you did okay. We did very well. Here's your compensation for being a teacher today. Yellow pendulum. May the luck of the winds of the goddess be with you. Nice. So that's the first of the 3 quests that we'll be embarking on today, I believe. The next one is we need to speak to someone here. The horses are very cute. We need to speak to someone here about getting some sheep, which will actually take us all over the should take us all over the lands. So we can see some sheep here. Watari, how in the world did the defend our bliss? Guess as good as mine. Broken into before noon. Some sheep have managed to escape too, because they're surprisingly fast. But would you be able to go out and find them for me? We certainly would. Most definitely we would. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them total. 3 went north, 2 went south. I'd like to go search them myself. We'll take care of them. So what we're going to do is head out towards finding these sheep. And those, we're going to start by going south. What I'll do is similar to last time, is in the south ones I'm just going to find them, I'll show you where they are. I'm not going to show you me riding the entire way. And then we'll get to the north, we'll probably do a bit more of an intensive follow. So the first sheep is here that we can find. So let's go and grab him. Is that one of them? It certainly is. What are we going to do? We'll lead them back to Selma with my horse. We should have 5 when we're gliding. So, first of the sheep is found there. The next one, we shall find in a second. The second sheep is here, so let's go ahead and grab that one. So there's the 5th sheep. Still a couple more out there, but we found the 2 in the South Highlands, so I'll see you as we venture into the north. So we're going to venture out into the north. We've not been this way yet. So, we should talk to Ivan before we check out. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that we'd have to do that, but this is the Elder. It's about the photographer that we're going to have to go find, I believe. So, Ivan, welcome. I assume you're on our request. We did. So, name of Norton, Imperial Chronicle. Wasn't expecting to hear that name out here. Quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs. Unable to wait in his home, he got on his horse. How childish. It simply is. Many ruins. Like he went to visit the statue of the Guardian there. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? Symbol of relics left here in Nord. Legend has it the Guardian represents sealed away evil djinn that are attracted to the ancient quarry. We should catch up with him as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason though, but things can be dangerous. Indeed. We can get him safe and secure. That is our plan. So we've accepted this mission to go ahead and find Norton. But we've got sheeps to find first. So let's make our way through to here. Into the northern reaches of this country, so let's go. Right into the northern region of the Highlands, we certainly will. The wind here feels so nice. Agreed, it's a different flavour of freshness from the winds of the southern. It's due to the sheer cliffs, it gives us a wind a unique feel. Wind takes many forms, bestowing countless blessings on the people of Nord. Indeed it has. I can see why your people have such importance on the wind. The view here is really nice, as visitors in the southwest. While we're up, we should. Let's go get the sheep. What's wrong? Nothing really. She's looking over at that cliff. It's like something's buried in it. Some kind of giant. What are you on about? There's no way something... I'm guessing we'll learn something here. Is there like some big... It does. Wow, that's dope. A stone... giant. A golem is what they're usually called, right? It's an ivory pool. What in the Addis's name is that? No idea, some kind of statue? Do you think it's related to the stone circle in the southern reaches? We don't know much about it ourselves. Ancient statue is said to be the guardian of the Nord. The guardian, huh? Guess you don't give it that just give that kind of impression. You're alright? I was just stunned by speechless. I don't understand the feeling of awe. When our massives when you look up close. It's more likely with the photographer seeking in that area, so it means eventually we'll closer to it regardless. Near which statue will find the ancient quarry. Northwest is the scenic lake of Lacrima. They have the land, so I'm visiting both those sites too. Makes sense. Let's get moving. Okay. We do, but we are first and foremost on a we're on a quest for some sheep. There's going to be some new enemies in here for us.
In the distance. Yeah.
Let's fight some of these new monsters. We've got some new monsters to deal with as well.
My turn.
So let's do a rune blade to all of them. We need to obviously get Emma to come in at some point to do her detectoring of these. Can I get all three? I can't. Let's just go for these two then. So get the extra Sepith up. We'll do a Gale stab here. We'll do the rush. Good idea to take the Sepith off when we can. Let's
Sorry, would you mind? I'll take it from here.
bring Miss Milstein in and use our detector on one of them.
Enemy's vitals.
Want to make sure I get all of the things in the book.
All complete.
Won't get this one yet. Ooh, Azarina's taking somewhat of a beating, but that's fine. We can definitely get all three now. Nicely done.
I'll handle this.
And then let's use a rune blade with a crit.
All right.
Take out the one that's in front of us. Get that HP up for your boy,
My turn.
and then should be easily dealt
That's
with.
that. Let's keep moving.
Nicely done. Some levels up for the crew as well.
I did it!
Right.
Certainly is. We're going to be reaching level 30 in this area, it would seem. So, let's head towards here. There should be a chest for us as well. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. So we get another one of these enemies.
Everyone.
My turn.
It feels like these guys are just not going to be
Leave it to me.
not going to be so friendly to anything. Let's do an aerial here, and then we're going to use the detector when we can. How much does Spark Arrow do? Does decent. It does decent. It's good to know.
It's my turn.
Well, we don't have a detector up right now. I might then bring in Elisa, and then what we'll do is we'll just use an item. Use our battle scopes that we've got to learn a little bit more. There we go. They are weak to the wind. We'll use the aerial here as well.
Take this.
We want to take what we can when we can. Boom. Should easily see that one off as well. So we get a crit here as well, which should definitely see that guy off, which is nice.
How pathetic.
Zortoise is a fairly easy deal. So let's make our way up. Here is the chest that we need to grab. So let's grab this. A Terral Balm.
Just right on.
Then there should be a sheepy here, boy. Grab this one. Here we go. Looks like this one isn't show too far. Third sheep. Let's keep searching. We certainly will. We're not going to head to the stone golem straight away, but we will make our way around here. There is a chest up there that we'll get at some point, but it's not necessary now. Hopefully there'll be an enemy that we can see. Oh, there's a new enemy that we've not encountered yet. Let's grab this one.
Well, shall we begin?
Here we go.
So an Team Nukafa and a Stony Croaker. I doubt that they're probably going to be resistant to all things physical, but we'll just use our battle scope here anyway. Let's have a quick look-see. Are they weak to air again? No, they're mainly weak to water, but we'll get the air on the go anyway. Aerial.
Activate.
Very well.
I want to use a Grand Matter as well. Thunderflip's fine on us. We're going to get all of the airs off anyway. Apart from it's not going to work on your boy, but that's fine. So we get the Dark Matter. A favourite of mine through the entire Trail series, Dark Matter. Really love it.
Right.
as a thing. I'm going to attack there and then see that guy off. Easy money.
Is everyone okay?
We got the scouter thing. Gaius is going to get another level up as well.
Just getting started.
You certainly are. You certainly are. So, let's make our way up to the next possible one. We've got another.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Some weird sheepy boys. Let's just do a Molten Rain on them.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain.
Go.
Try and take out as many of them as possible. I want to get them away from those crits, basically.
Very well.
We'll use the Rune Blade here.
Be gone.
It missed. That's really annoying. Then we'll just use, you know what, we'll just attack Creepy Sheepy. So we get the thrust, get the assist from
I've got you.
your girl. Oh, that's annoying.
Alright.
I'm actually going to swap into Emma here.
I'll take it from here.
And then use our... We'll just use our battle scopes once again. Whilst we haven't got the CP. Nicely done. And then just attack with the crit. Which easily sees off that guy.
That takes care of them.
Certainly does. Mistral, leave level 3. As we get an aerial, we'll also gain a whole bunch of other new abilities, which is good. Nicely done. We've already learned aerial with Gaius, right? It's because he's got Grandpa's Dark Matter and he's got Scent, but I want to keep that on him, really. We're going to keep the Spark Arrow there as well. Right, let's head over to this section because there should be a treasure chest for us to grab at some point around here. We can see it there in the distance.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
It is. It also looks like it's going to have some monsters in there, so let's go ahead and
You're
deal
in
with
my
them.
way.
Wowzy! Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of new guys. Let's do a motivate.
Let's do this.
Yeah, okay.
Understood.
Flame Spear, Infant Drago, and a Hippogriff. We're going to do these three here.
On my blade.
We should be able to take out a fair few of these. Now, I want to lower the field, as it were. Even if I can't take out all of them, definitely took out a fair few. Ooh, okay, these things are, they look strong, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm going to use a Molten Arrow here.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain.
We get a Pierce.
Now.
We get a Rush Assist.
I'll help.
We'll take the assist there as much as we can. Barbecue is fine. The burns are annoying, but not the end of the world. We use the Detector on a
Analyzing the
Hippogriff
enemy's
first.
vitals.
What are they going to be weak to? Stone, mainly. It gets a counter. I got the attack, though, you prick. That makes no sense. That's frustrating. I'm actually going to move out into Gaius at this point.
Pleasure.
Use a Calamity Hawk on these three.
Grant me your strength.
Make our way through.
Calamity.
So it takes out two of them. It missed the barbecue, that's good. I think at this point I'm actually going to
Sorry.
probably move out into Gaius just to make sure. Use a battle scope on the young Infant Drago that we haven't got in our encyclopedia yet. They get counters off whatever. It's really fucking frustrating. We're going to attack here. Oof, as we do a decent amount of damage to them. Another barbecue. It's not going to fuck with it too much, but this should seal these guys off with here.
Let's keep going.
Nicely done. 2.2 as well there. We've smashed that. And we get a Mirage to reach level 3. Silver Thorn has been learned. Killing EP. Evades magic attacks. 25% chance. Nice. So it's pretty goddamn good. We've got Bayuka, who feels like this is one that's going to have to be equipped to our main man here. So let's take out the move 2. What does the Bayako give us? Attacks crossbow enemies perceived to blind. It's pretty goddamn fucking good, so let's go ahead and put that there.
Wow, that's one towering waterfall.
It's pretty fucking massive.
I'll say, it must be at least a 500 arch drop.
It's pretty goddamn big.
Let's go.
We'll swap here. To guide us whilst we're here, may as well. Then we need to make our way up in order up here to try and find our next spot. There should be a range coming up here with a little bit of a sepith pool for us in one of these boxes.
Oh, we made it all the way to where that giant
It
statue
looks even
is.
more massive the closer we get.
Get right in front of it. We'll need to go around the cliff.
It's pretty goddamn big. We want to grab this.
Let us ride on.
Grab the sepith box, because always that is handy. Right, let's make our way through.
Yeah.
I believe our next stop for a sheep is up this way. Yeah, we have to make our way all the way around, so that's of course fine with us. I am going to defeat these enemies on my way back home. I'm not going to bore you with me fighting all of the fights again and again and again. So we find ourselves, there seems to be another treasure chest up there. Ah, here it is, this one sheep.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and grab that. There's some weird sheep enemies. Those are monsters, of course they are.
We'll have to fight our way through.
All good to
Very
fight our
well.
way through. I feel completely fine with doing this. We'll do this rune blade. It's annoying that we missed, but it's not the end of the world. We'll attack there. Fuck you for missing. We'll attack there. Thrust us a decent amount.
There.
Take out one.
It's my turn.
And then with this crit,
Yeah.
take out the other one. Nice.
Battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
We got out of it unscathed, which is very good as well. That was unexpected. 4 sheep almost there. Let's keep on searching. So we got ourselves the 4th sheep, which is always good. Now there should be some boxes here for us, meaning that we're going to have to fight these big griffins. Most probably. So I'll grab this one here, which is a ground bait, which is always handy. And there should be one up there as well.
Let us ride on.
This one we're probably going to have to fight.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Grab whatever's in here. A heat up as
This
well.
monster seems dangerous.
Let
Be
us
careful.
ride on.
So I'm going to fight these things and then I'll see you guys in a second. Man, those griffin things are strong. So I've got them. There is one more. I think we've missed a... what's the word? We've missed a chest, I believe. So I'm going to try and find it here. Yes, okay, we missed one, and it should be over here. There we go, nicely done.
That's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Grab this one. Get ourselves a good old earth pulse. Want to mount the horse.
Ride on.
Then let's ride on to where we need to find the next one. So we're only looking for one more sheep now. I will fight this guy as well. Why not?
You're in my way. I'll handle this.
Get an aerial on the go.
Leave it to me.
I can do this.
Saving up our S brakes as well, just for continuity amongst all else. He gets the EP heal, which is good because that means he's probably going to see that guy up for us. Didn't get a Marin, which is kind of frustrating, but what can we do? Right, so let's head up to this section here. So we're coming closer and closer to that stone golem, which is not what we're actually looking for. What we're looking for is the sheepies. So we need to, where we can, this one will take us to the ancient quarry, which is not where we're going. We need to go this way in order to fulfill our sheep quota. And go past this golem. Impressive. This one's a whole different level, of course it is. And there is Mr. Norton, the man we're trying to find for the chief. Oh, hello. What brings you all here? Come to get a look at the statue too? Do you think he's... Are you Norton? Yes, that's me. Have we met before? Do you have some business? We finally found you. Should bring him up to speed. We want you back here. Unnecessary worry. Should be rather. I'd like to. So I'm finished taking all the photographs. Would you mind waiting a little bit longer? It's the only statue I'm aware of. Similar statue in Erebonia are to the west. No one knows any more about the statue in Erebonia than they do about this one. I'm currently taking pictures of the ruins and ancient sites like this, taking photographs of the area. There's the reason I came up to North Highlands in the first place, of course. A researcher, of course. Guys told us they refer to it as the Guardian. Yeah. All legends say the statue was here long before our ancestors came. They settled in this land only with its permission. Legend of the Great Knights. Mentioned, I feel like I've heard the name somewhere before. The tale originated during the Dark Ages and spread throughout the Empire. When the land rolls with tide of war, a colossal knight wreathed in flame will come forth and quell the conflict. General gist of it anyway. What do you mean by that? Each region has its own variant. They all maintain a knight as a central figure, and like all such tales, its veracity is questionable at least. At best, sorry. Though it's certainly one of the most mysterious legends passed down in the Empire. It does seem like the statue could mesh that story too. I wonder if they're related somehow. Woo! Hello! What was that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'll be alright, nothing to worry about. I've come all the way out here. Would you mind waiting until I'm done photographing the site? Promise to head back to the settlement with you when I'm done. We're gonna go do something else. Swing by in the back to check on him. Which is what we will do, but we don't have to do that right now. I need to. Where's my horse? Horse!
Let us ride on.
That suddenly transforms in colour. We want to grab our last sheep. Up here in the North Highlands. I'm guessing if we continue on checking with things, it's going to be an issue. But, whatever. Let's see. There's apparently a fishing spot here, so let's actually try and do that.
Ooh, this looks like it.
We're going to fish. Not got anything past the beginner rod right now. X. Ah, it is something new though. Something I haven't previously had, and we haven't used the X button yet, which is cool. It's going to go to X. So we get ourselves a salamander.
What even is this?
And recover 20 HP. I'm going to go ahead and use my remaining 2. So we just ended up getting some grey crabs, which we of course already got. But we got one more sheep that we need to grab. So let's grab this here.
Let us ride on.
I also want to do some, before we circle around, we should go visit the quarry and the lake. Maybe a nice place to visit. So let's try and grab our last one. Our last one should be over here. So way down there, but that's not where we're going towards. The sheep is located off to the side here, but I want to grab a treasure chest, which should be here. There we go.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest.
Which once
here.
again looks like it's going to have monsters. So let's go ahead and use that.
Come on. Right.
I'm going to go ahead and use Molten, actually. No, it's not that much point. We're going to use this.
Hang in there.
Give them all a little bit of a buff and a little bit of more thing. We're going to use a Motivate.
All right, let's do this.
And then we'll Motivate here. And then we're going to do a
My turn.
Noble Command.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Then now we're going to start using all of these S-Breaks up. So we'll use them there. We haven't seen Crystal Saber in a while, so I'll let it go.
You're in the shore. Crystal Saber.
Nicely done. We'll use Calamity Hawk here, which we have seen. So I'll just skip past it.
Oh no, you don't.
Nice. I believe this is the first time we've seen that. Let's going for Euthys. These little Dragos, they are fast. We're going to move over to Emma to make sure that she gets her thing. Let's do a Crescent Shell because we haven't seen it. We just haven't seen it, so I thought, why not? And then lastly, we can use our Flame Smash. Smash these guys down. Should see them both off. Almost sees them both off, and then Euthys is going to go ahead and have the last blow on this Griffin.
How pathetic.
22.2, nice. So we get levels up for absolutely everyone there, which is obviously quite good as well. Falco's reached level 3. And we gain a new evasion up, nice. And we get Shining, which I do believe we may have previously had.
Just getting started. Right.
But we're hitting up all the levels. This place is pretty goddamn good for that, as we get a Harvest, which is a moon one. Let's go check before we get that last sheep. Let's go see if we can go into the lake, because I would be curious. I don't know if we need to. Just want to see the cutscene if there is one. This lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the simmering. Air feels clean. It's Lake Lacrima. The others and I come here every now and again. See the cabin over there? Hermit who moved in there about 5 years ago used to live in the Empire. Zero whiz with all tech and anything mechanical, so he's a real boon to us here. A hermit. Gonna live somewhere as pretty as this. I wouldn't admit it. You got that right. Hard to tell. Should we go speak to him? Interesting. We're not going to head straight there now, though. Let's go ahead and get our final sheep.
Yeah.
Which should be down and around here. Final sheepy, where are you, boy?
Very well, I will serve as your opponent.
My god, this thing's annoying. Let's get past all these barbecues that are going to happen to us, obviously. Because they just are. Let's go ahead and use an aerial. I think that should be effective against these guys. Somewhat, but it's going to hit. If we do it here, it will hit all of them. Which feels like a good trade to me. We'll do a Frost Edge as well, just to be sure. They move.
My turn.
And then we'll use a...
I leave this to you.
I'll handle this.
Do a Molten here.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there.
I believe this might kill most of them. Does basically kill most of them. Frost Edge for the overkill. Nice. And it gives us a whole bunch of CP as well. And aerial should see off these guys. Nice. That's what we want.
I go where the wind takes me.
Indeed you are. Or indeed you do. We're so close to getting that level 3 on Angel as well with Alyssa, which is something I would like to do sooner rather than later. So, the last sheep should be around here somewhere. Not sure exactly where it is. It's going to be down there. I might have gotten the wrong place. There it is. Okay. At least now we know. Let's go ahead and fight this thing.
The wind's behind us. Let's go. Here we go.
I'm actually going to use this as an opportunity to just
Arcus.
It's my turn.
use some arts up. Get a golden sphere and hit both of them.
Leave it to me.
Attack here.
Now.
Use this. We're going to keep the thrust for something in a second. Then let's go ahead and use our Frost Edge here.
Arcus, activate.
Here comes the one Frost Edge. Does a considerable amount of damage. A golden sphere should see it off, maybe? Ah, almost. But then this Frost Edge should definitely see that one off, because Emma is far more capable. That's fine, bringing that one in. And then we've got 0 arts here, so we may as well just use an airstrike. Nicely done.
Time is precious.
Get the overkill. Grab this. We've got 1,000 Sepith mass, but let's go ahead and grab the last sheepy for our collection. Happens to be safe. That's a relief. This should be the last. Good. We should let Rotari know we found them all. Found all the lost sheep. So we bring them all back in. All fixed up. Nicely done, and the sheep are returned. Thanks for tracking them all down. Sure you're relieved to get back with your buddies. Certainly looks that way. Matter of experience, of course this. Take the gift as thanks. We get some fresh milk, mature cheese. Wandering sheep thing completed. Right, we need to get back to Norton. What I am going to do is I'm going to sell off some things, see if I can buy some new weapons as well. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So we're going to be back here with Norton on my way of just made sure I fought everything, just to clear this zone. So I fought everything at least once. That's what I tried to do anyway. So let's speak to your boy Norton here and say we're ready to take him back. We're going to wait around here for Norton to finish. We have very much completed our mission. Won't keep us waiting too long. Of course you won't, my man. Reluctant even depleting such course, they return to the settlement. We're finally back. Glad you made it back safe and sound. Yeah, there's no slumps. Those griffins are strong. Quite a commotion. Looks like they've been in an horrible car accident, but why here? It's the gentleman we filled a request for this morning. The doctor, who could he be responding? We need to go take a closer look. Of course we do. Emir. I'm alright, sorry for worrying you. What happened? I was on my way back from gathering mountains to the forest, when all of a sudden I lost control of the vehicle. It's interesting that they used the vehicle. Was anyone injured? So I had a few bumps and bruises, other than that, fortunately not. I'm just relieved they didn't end up hurting anyone. Thank winds to the goddess. Does one lose control of a vehicle in an area open, free of obstruction? Concentration for a moment? No. Car is extremely important to all of us here. When drive carrying it cordlessly, the steering wheel started to get oddly stiff. The brakes were still functional, otherwise I was trying to think what happened. Ah, she's going to... Let's see. Might say it runs in the family. Of course, she's a Rhineford. It's not as it used to be. They have some professional engineers at Rhineford who can't perform even basic work. Compared to Zeiss, the Rhineford group is getting far too big for its own good. Figure out what the problem was. I think so. Looks like the contact failure in the quartz engines. Why you suddenly had difficulty steering. Indeed. I can diagnose, but I'm no technician. I think we have to call in a professional. And of course, that's why we're going to have to go to Lek Zenda. On a van. Dad. So, took so long to get there. Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. No trouble at all. Work out the cause of the problem. Thanks to Alyssa. It's nothing really. No shame in being proud of your accomplishments. There certainly isn't. Glad we've gotten this squared away. We'll have something of a problem. What do you mean? Settlement's only vehicle. Having out of commission makes things pretty inconvenient, of course. They can ask us to go speak to the guy. We can do what we can help. Helping track's a bit beyond my skill level. Discourteous not to make an attempt to help our hosts. Thanks everyone. We have a prize citizen. Could you bring out someone who could do repairs? That would be great. Sounds like, should we go to Zendagate? Actually have someone else in mind. Someone who's far more keen than an army technician for this sort of thing. Yes, elderly man. Fix the truck if we ask him. The hermit can probably have this fixed in no time. A hermit, you say? Moved here from the Empire. He's extremely good to all of us since he's been here. It couldn't be. Are we? Is this going to end up being her dad or something? That's what I'm thinking. If you're part of your SEAL study, we'll do. So, let's finish up. We'll head over to there. But I think this is probably a good place to say. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time where we head to the lake. Peace.